What's up, party people? I got some requests actually to say that, so that's why I just said that again. If you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go with a team. That is a quote from somebody, I have no idea who it's from, but it's really applicable to high school, college students, med students, law students, that is trying to do something kind of like a little bit out of the box for your particular situation. Let me explain a little bit here, but I wanted to go to med school, but there was nobody in my family that had done that. There was one person that I knew that was a doctor. I really kind of struggled with high school and college initially, but I had this really strong desire to prove to everybody, including myself, that I could do it by myself, that I didn't need help from anybody. That is a really interesting concept, because when you talk to people that are, I'm not gonna say stupid, but I'm gonna say not as educated and not as successful, they also have this very strong desire to prove to everybody that they can go out in the world and strike it out on their own, prove everybody wrong, that they, can't do stuff, basically, right? And that's how I was. I was like, everybody thinks I'm stupid because I was a class clown. I'm gonna prove them wrong. I don't want no help from anybody. I'm gonna do it all on my own, and then they're gonna see. That's a bad way of thinking. Because when you go and talk to people that are educated and are very successful, they realize that it's a tough fucking world. There's lots of competition. Basically, everybody that does well or achieves excellence gets help from somebody else and or multiple people. This quote I really like because it's telling you, sure, you can do stuff fast by yourself. And if you think of it like as a trek, so say you're gonna hike in the mountains and you're gonna make a hike for 5 days. If you go by yourself, you don't need to carry very much food and water and supplies. And so thus you have a light pack and you can go fast. If you're gonna go with a team, you're gonna have to rent horses, unless you got them already. My dad has horses. Pack mules, you gotta bring more food, more water, tents, clothes for everybody, so you got more shit. So you're not gonna go very fast. You can go a lot farther because you have support. You have so many people to help you. What if you come across a flowing river that's you're scared of water, you don't swim. If you're by yourself, that's the end of your trip. But if you're with other people, they're like, oh, I'm not scared of swimmer, I'm a strong swimmer, this and that, blah, blah, we'll build this, we'll put a rope, I'll help you, you can get across that river. Or maybe there's a portion that's, you have to climb up a rock, vertical rock, and one person's not very good at that, or they're scared of heights or something like that. The other people can help them out. So you get where I'm going with this. If you're studying to be a doctor, nurse, pharmacist, PA, law student, attorney, engineer, astronaut, astrophysicist, business owner, you gotta embrace our biology and the facts. Facts are, you do better with other people, and nobody really becomes super successful without others. And they don't ever do it on their own. The biology behind that is that we're pack animals. If you're a pack animal and you're by yourself, you might get eaten by a bigger predator, right? But if you have a pack to protect you, then you're not going to get eaten. And that's our biology. We're pack animals. And on top of that, there is a good amount of research to support those people that are the healthiest and that are able to do the most, get the most productivity with their life, are those that have very, very good and strong and long-lasting relationships. You put those 4 or 5 things together, they're all telling you to not do this by yourself. So, sorry, I got the sun right in my eyes now. So if you go by those 4 or 5 things, it's all telling you not to do this stuff by yourself, and definitely go with a strong team. If nothing else, a team. Just not by yourself. I would encourage you, I say this all the time, find students or people that are going in the same direction and you think that they're pretty strong, and you're like, man, they seem to have their shit together and they're going in the same direction I am. I want to get on that wagon. If you go with a pack that is fairly strong going to have a lot higher chance of making that journey. And there may be some people in your pack that are a little weaker than you, some are stronger than you, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's always good to reach down and help people as well. And that always helps you, especially if you're studying, that always helps you reinforce the things that you've learned. You're like, hey, let me help you study. Let me help you with this concept. Let me do this. One of the things I did all the time is once I started doing well is I was a TA and also a tutor. And so I would tutor certain subjects that I maybe had a hard time with or a harder time, and that reinforced those things. If you have to teach it, then you know it really well. And so that helped me actually with the stuff that I wasn't as good at. Anyway, I thought that was a really cool concept. I was just listening to actually a neuroscientist / psychiatrist talk about relationships and how people with the strongest relationships do essentially the best. They're the healthiest, they're the happiest, and they have the most productivity. That's what spurred that little conversation / video. All right, you guys. Hey, thanks for watching these videos once again. Sorry, it sounds like it's terrible. Once again, subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.